What's up YouTube, this is your boy G back in another video. Alright, today our Xbox Series X is here. It's a bit lonely though because it's pretty short, and next to PS5 it's extremely short, right? Feels like it's not a gaming console, it's just super short. So what I actually thought of doing is I browse Amazon, right? And I purchased, sorry about that, I purchased a cooler, right, that will make it elevated a little bit, right, a little bit taller, and at the same time add some RGB on it, right, while we're at it. Now, if you're not subscribed yet, consider subscribing. I unbox a lot of gadgets and stuff like this, you know, things that I purchased, so it might help you in your purchase decision. Check out my channel for a lot of devices that I already unboxed. It might help you out, but thank you so much in advance. Now, this is the Series X cooling fan that you'll just see in Amazon, right? I'm gonna put a link down below where I found it. But yeah, there will be like tons of coolers and stuff like this from Amazon, which I pretty love. There's also one that I ordered. It's still on transit, right? I will also create a video for that, but that is like a cooler on the top. So you put it on the top of your Xbox, you know, help pull some air, and even show temperature. So it's pretty good. It's a G-Store, I believe, if I remember correctly. But this one, I'm trying to look for the brand. I cannot see any brand on it, so it just says cooling fan for Series X, right? So it's not for Series S, just for Series X, Series X, multifunction cooling stand, cooling, colorful lights, 3.0, really? USB 3, yeah, I can actually see it's USB 3. That's pretty good. Fan speed 2000 RPM. All consoles are not included. How sad, you know? Would have been great if they included that. So let's open it up and see what this is all about. The cooler that I've been seeing in you know, in Amazon and in others are actually not tall. They're pretty short, and I don't like it because it's I don't know, it looks super generic, right? But this one, it's gonna add a little bit of height, which I absolutely love, and it's also solo, dedicated. So I don't want to clutter my table with like the old school setup where you put case and things like that. I don't really buy CDs anymore, so you know, I prefer this. It says here air outlets, right? Cooling is gonna be from like underneath, not from the side. The side will still be open, so that will still help on cooling. Import port, LED light strip, air outlet, touch switch, touch sensitive. I really love the USB-C 2 and air outlets, touch switch for lights. So yeah, let's go ahead and set that aside from the bit and check the actual material. It's extremely light. I expected it to be heavier. It's fine because once you put the Xbox on the top of it, you know, it's gonna stick onto the table anyways. It has rubber feet on this, 4 rubber feet, so even though it's light, it's actually not gonna move. Oh, you know what? Yeah, my monitor is moving there, and yeah, it's super grippy. You have some touch sensitive control there. They don't look like control, right? They just look something. We'll check it out once we turn it on. They look like the signs. USB-A, but it's a 3.0, and then 2 USB 2 for, you know, connecting peripherals. But that's about it. I mean, it's also connecting by USB 3 on the back, and it's very short, you know, just for your Xbox. And the very interesting part is the fan on the bottom. If you notice, the fan is a little bit shorter, or a little bit smaller rather, around I think 120 mil, right? Oh, I get it now. I'm pretty sure it has some reinforcement there. Okay, so for the Xbox will actually sit here, this circle stuff. So they cannot really make this fan, the entire 140 as a fan, because the Xbox won't be able to sit anywhere. They had to put some reinforcement there, right? As you can see, I cannot really press this part of the material. It has some columns, you know, pillars supporting that. Let's go ahead and put the Xbox there. All right, super heavy. Wow. Okay, it's a very snug fit. I love it. I love it. I love that it's very snug. You don't really see it moving that much. It's a little bit of movement, but it looks super good in my eyes. What do you guys think? I love how it looks. Let me go ahead and turn it on, turn off the lights, and see how the LED looks. All right, so it looks like that. I really love the look, especially at total darkness like this. The LED, you can still feel it. It would have been perfect if the cover is more dense or something, that it will hide the actual LED bulbs. But it's fine, it's not really biggie. Let me try to touch the buttons here. Wow, the fan is extremely loud. We can hear that. So this is adjusting the fan, looks like. Alright, I can turn it off, pressing it once, kind of like a low on the fan. Second, and then green, the USB light is lighting up, that's the indicator. And turn off again. So on the other side, this one is the light, I suppose. Can change it to static like that, looks fancy. And then you can toggle it out whatever you want, right? Blue, red, like that red, and green for Xbox, turn off. So it's just, you know, playing all different colors. And then again, solid light, playing in different colors, right? That's pretty much it. So no fuss, it's just a simple, you know, concoction. Actually, it's just a simple stuff, but from afar I love it. I actually love it. From afar I love it. However, it's just loud. The fan in front is actually pretty loud. I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm gonna try to play it to you. And you can hear that already. That's kind of like number 2. This is the maximum one, and you can hear it substantially, right? Can you hear that? Fan is substantial, but yeah, that's the number 1. You don't really hear that, especially when you're gaming already. But yeah, you know what? I love this stand so much because it's adding some height on it, and it's just a shame. A little bit of opportunities for this one. Hopefully, if they create like a version 2 or something, right? The light, I would make it even what I call this, denser, right? I don't want to see those bulbs. So if they can create that covering more thick, right, or the LED face in a different way, it will be perfect. Because, you know, just imagine if this strips just straight, no bulb like this. It's gonna be amazing. For the touch control, it's fine. You can make it button, right, whatever cheaper it is. This USB, this can actually go in the back, so it will be kind of like cooler looking, right? A cleaner looking. Look at that. So if it's facing like that, it's much cleaner, right? And that's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put the USB in the back, so you don't need to put USB in front, right? And then last thing is the fan. If they can find ways to actually make it the entire concoction like 140 millimeter fan, even 200 millimeter huge fan, and then running at very slow speed, that would be amazing, right? It's gonna be super quiet, and then a lot of air will be pushed, right? So if they can do something about that, make it like that, it's gonna be perfect. I believe that's gonna be the super awesome stand for Xbox. But for now, this should do it. I love the green, and I love it when it's dark. So absolutely beautiful. But again, that's all for today, guys. Let me know down in the comments below if you have any questions, any comments. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed yet. As you can see, I unbox and review things like this. This is from Amazon. Again, I've been coming cooler on the top. So once it arrives, I will also create a video for that. Watch out for that. If you're not subscribed yet, just go ahead and subscribe. But that's all for today. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Stay safe, and see you on my next one. Peace.